गायक सोनू निगम ने एक जेट एयरवेज की फ्लाइट में कुछ गुनगुना दिया पैसेंजर्स के लिए, उन्होंने दरख्वास्त की कि वो
बहुत साल पहले एयर इंडिया पे एक बार लता मंगेशकर जी को भी घुमाया था ऑन दी क्या बोलते हैं
पब्लिक
एड्रेस सिस्टम पे। मैंने बहुत साल पहले 30-40 साल पहले एंड द कैप्टन जो उनके थे एंड पीपल वर सो मेस्मराइज्ड एंड दे वर सो हैप्पी। ये बात हो चुकी है, लेकिन मैंने अब इसका कुछ अलग ही रिएक्शन हुआ है कि दे हैव टेकन द
एक्शन ले लिया
के खिलाफ। ये बात तो थोड़ी बहुत ज़्यादा टफ है। देखिए, मैं मानता हूँ कि नियम है, लॉ है, यू कैन नॉट टेक चांसेस। आज की तारीख में यू कैन नॉट टेक चांसेस ऑफ एनी चांसेस ऑफ एनीथिंग। बट किसी गायक ने किसी शादी के फुल चार्टर फ्लाइट में अगर गा लिया तो उसमें ऐसी कोई दिक्कत वाली बात तो होगी नहीं।
आपको लगता है नाइंसाफी हो रही कहीं ना कहीं?
नाइंसाफी इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड। आई वुड से कि इट शुड बी, यू शुड बी लिटिल कंपैशनेट, लिटिल सॉफ्ट ऑन दिस कि भाई किसी ने कोई गलत काम तो नहीं किया, कोई एरोस्टेस ये तो नहीं चाह रही थी कि कोई गलत काम हो जाए, या कोई कैप्टन तो ये नहीं चाह रहा था। एक इनोसेंटली किसी ने गाना गा लिया, एक फेमस सिंगर है, तो क्या हुआ यार? और ये इसका इतना उल्टा रिया, थोड़ा चिल भी करो यार, थोड़ा रिलैक्स करो।
सब लोग एकदम एज पे मारने काटने को तैयार है।
हर चीज डीजीसीए, ये एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी, एक्सरे मशीन, बहुत हो गया है,
तनाव बहुत ज्यादा,
बहुत तनाव, बहुत बिकम वेरी।
ऋषि कपूर की फिल्में देखने की जरूरत है,
थोड़ा रिलैक्स, चिल हो जाओ यार।
I also spoke to Rishi Kapoor about the raging intolerance debate. Bollywood seems to be split, with Shah Rukh and Aamir on the one side believing that intolerance levels are going up, and Akshay Kumar, Anupam Kher, Raveena Tandon on the other, who believe that intolerance levels haven't gone up and that this is a fake debate. Which camp does Rishi Kapoor feel he fits into? Let's listen to Rishi Kapoor himself.
You would have seen, of course, that there's a raging debate on at this time in this country, and a lot of charges are being leveled against my friend Anurag Thakur's party, the BJP, about whether suddenly under his party, India has become intolerant. And we've heard from Anupam Kher, we've heard from Akshay Kumar, we've heard from Aamir Khan, we've heard from Shah Rukh Khan. I want to now hear from Rishi Kapoor.
Well, I really don't know the meaning between tolerant and intolerant. I really can't comment because I've been asking even on my Twitter, what is intolerant and what is tolerant? Like someone said, who said? You said something in the meeting. I said, is that intolerance or not? Or is it tolerance? It's about the Kashmir issue, what we're talking about. So I don't think I'm at any platform I can say what is intolerant and what is tolerant.
I'll tell you what people believe is intolerance. When our current censor, Pahlaj Nehlani, goes and chops off James Bond's kiss from 3 minutes, brings it down to 20 seconds. You know.
Because he wanted those bits to keep in his pocket. He wanted to take it home and show it for himself.
Do you see a certain level of hypocrisy here, given the kind of trashy...
What hypocrisy? I just told you he took it home, yeah? He wanted to see it himself.
Because he made very trashy films himself when he was a filmmaker. And now suddenly he's sitting in on judgment on, what other filmmakers did.
See, when you give someone a position, then respect his judgment also as well. That's what I feel. Yes, we must accept it. Whether it's wrong or right, we have to accept it. Yeah, it's debatable, no doubt about it. But when you've given him that position, then you must respect it. That's what I feel.
Now you've got Shyam Benegal, who's supposed to look at a committee and define censorship in India, as someone who looks at all the controversies around Bollywood stars, and when they make a film, the trouble that they run into with the censor board. What, according to you, is the ideal kind of censorship, or how should we define certification in India in your view?
Basically, there are two things. I don't know why the censor chief actually sits in judgment. It's actually a job of certifying a film which is suitable to a certain kind of people in society. And you have, as in bases abroad, you have different ways of certifying a film, and that should be it. Why do we, put it in revising committees? And what happens, why we don't challenge that is because the film, in its completion, runs an interest factor. When the money factor starts piling up and you need to release the film. So that is why people give in to censors' whims and fancies. Sometimes they give in to what they want to cut. But actually, if they took him to a revising committee, they probably might, get out of it also. But I truly believe that the job should be actually of certifying a film, not really passing judgment on a film.
You know, you asked what is intolerance. So when Amir Khan, for example, says that Kiran and I had a conversation about how unsafe she felt and how she wanted to consider leaving India and moving out because of all these attacks on free speech. Would you believe, and I remember what you tweeted at that time, do you believe that's a valid concern shared by many, or was that an overstatement of sorts?
No, I meant to tell Amir that him being such a responsible person, I said if there is a system that is fractured, I think it should be addressed. It should be mended. It should be brought about, because a man of his caliber, he has an opinion, he has a voice with the people. It can be amended, it can be, repaired, instead of just, passing a judgment saying that I want to leave the country, which I don't think, it was misconstrued. It was not said in that manner. But if there is something that can be amended, one should do it.
Okay, and what about Shah Rukh Khan? Because it's not just one person who said it. When Shah Rukh Khan was asked by India Today about his views on intolerance, he again felt that, speech was being stifled, that creative energy wasn't flowing, that there is a paranoia that is building up. And he also wasn't very happy with the way.
So each individual has an experience of his own. I'm talking to these people here and I think they're resonating pretty well. They've been cheering. I don't know if I've been saying the wrong thing or the right thing, but they are cheering me. Aren't you guys? Any celebrity has a moment to express himself, what he feels right. It's not necessary that it can be taken in a different sense. It can be misconstrued also.
Anupam Kher ran into a big storm just a couple of days ago when he was denied a visa to Pakistan. And of 18 people who were given the visa, he was the only one who was denied a visa to Pakistan. What did you make of him saying that others should have not gone to Pakistan because he was denied a visa to Pakistan?
We just talked about this right now. I was not aware of the situation what Anupam was in. And Anupam is a pretty vociferous of his opinions, and he's very strong about it. I do not know why he was denied a visa. I do not know what the process was. But apparently he was then invited, and at the nth minute he said that he's busy and he cannot go. So I really do not know what happened, what transpired.